Hello, welcome to our first section on volume. Today, by the end, you'll be able to calculate the volume of a prism, pyramid, cylinder, cone, and sphere. That's a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's stuff you've done in the past. First off, volume is the measurement of the amount of space contained in a figure, and we measure that in cubic units. So that's uh, how many cubes fit into something. So here, this a cube that's 1 foot, 1 foot by 1 foot. So that's what we call a cubic foot. So how many 1 by 1 blocks are below? Well, if you looked at this, there'd be 6 going this way, 3 back. You can look and see that's 18. If we look at this, how many cubic blocks are here? That's 27. Now if I start stacking it, it'd be 27 times 2 high. So that would be what, 54 blocks. And 21 times 2, that'd be 42 blocks. So all of those are representing how much volume is contained in this. So a shortcut, we take the area of any base, multiply it by the height, and that's going to be the volume. At this point, you're probably saying, why any base? Why don't we just say little base times uh, the base width times length times height? That's fine, but this works for every single prism. So whenever you have one shape on one side, another shape on the other, and rectangles all around, you, you do this where B is the area of the base and H is the height. So if we look at this real quick, we'll look at this bottom and we have 2 times 3. That's going to be 6. Multiply by the height, 9. That's going to be 54 cubic centimeters. That will fit there. Now if we have this, this is a triangular prism. It says right there. So we have a triangle in front. That means we have a triangle in back. So if I find the area of this base, now keep in mind the base in a three-dimensional object or in a prism is how we name it. So it's the triangle. So it's this side and this side, this back here. So to find the area, we do 3 times 4 divided by 2. So the area of the base is 6 centimeters squared. Now we take that and multiply it by how deep it is, because there's 8 sections of that. So we multiply that by 8. So the volume is area base 6 times 8, which equals 48 square centimeters. All right. Now a cylinder, it's just like a prism. You have to, so you find the area of one base. That's volume equals 25 pi. You're going to multiply that by the height because there's 10 stacked up. So that's going to be the volume is 250 pi meters cubed. All right, now I'll let you work on that and that one. How do we find the volume of prisms and cones? Well, a prism and a pyramid have a relationship. Um, and the relationship is the pyramid, there's 3 pyramids in every cone. I'll post a video that explains this on Google Classroom as well. So the equation is you take the area of base times height and divide it by 3, and that's our pyramid. So now if I want to find this, volume equals area of base. The area of the base here is 8 times 6, which is 48. So I take that times my height, which is 5, and then divide that by 3. All right, 48 times 5 is some number divided by 3, and what will we get? That would be the same as 16 times 5. Is that 80? I hope so. I should get a calculator. Check it. Hopefully that works out. All right, find the volume of the cone here. Volume equals area base times height divided by 3. So the area of the base is 49 pi because pi r squared. Multiply it by the height, 18, and now divide by 3. That's the volume. I'll let you figure that out. I think you could do that on your own. All right. Now, the sphere is 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. So um, it's a little bit different, uh, but it's pretty easy. So we do 4 pi times 5 cubed divided by 3, and put that in your calculator. 5 cubed is 125. 125 times 4 is 500. 500 pi over 3 centimeters cubed. All right, I think the rest of it you could probably do on your own. Good luck.